You love decking the halls. You hate what it might do to your electric bill. So what if this year is the year that you change that?
Yeah, it is so easy to do when you follow advice from the team at Delaware Municipal Electric Corporation.
5 game changers that can help you save change, and a lot of it.
They are not only going to help you during the holiday season, but they're really tips that can help you all year round.
Heather Content is DEMEC's Director of Government and Community Relations, a not-for-profit wholesale electric utility that serves over 99,000 residents and businesses all over Delaware. She says tip number 1 is to spare the cold air.
And that means that we want to seal the leaks and the gaps that are allowing cold air to get into your home.
Heather says there are obvious culprits that let air leak, such as windows and door frames, and then there are those that are not so obvious.
The cut-throughs around utility pipes in your HVAC closet, the empty space behind cupboards and closets, as well as just a little bit behind the light switch and your electric sockets. And so that's going to be easy fixes for using caulk or foam sealers, and it's going to save a lot of energy from having to keep warming up the home while that cold air is getting through.
On to tip number 2. It's all about airflow from the ceiling fan. You want to make sure it's rotating in the right direction. This time of year, that direction would be clockwise.
And that's going to push the warm air down, and that's going to make sure that you continue to feel all of that heat that you're generating in your room. And you want to make sure, especially if you have vaulted ceilings, that you don't have all of that warm air going up to the tippy top of the ceiling where you're never going to be, and you keep cranking up the heat trying to keep that warm air, and meanwhile you're losing it up to your ceiling.
When the weather warms up, you want to change the fan's rotation. Now to decking the halls.
You won't lose that traditional feel that you have traditionally over the holidays.
She's talking about LED lights and bulbs, a smart move this holiday season.
Be merry and bright using LED lights to decorate for the season. And so they're not only brighter, they come in several different colors and temperatures, but they also last longer. And so they're going to last for several holiday seasons.
Heather says LEDs are also safer and sturdier through the seasons.
They're made of plastic instead of glass, and they are safer because they don't get as hot as your traditional lights. And so they're not going to get hot on the Christmas tree as it's on for hours and hours.
And that doesn't even touch on savings. The DEMEC crew says using LED lights can save you nearly 35 times more in energy costs.
So when you compound that over the next 40 holiday seasons, you can really start to see those savings.
Move number 4 to save you more, glow with the flow.
You want to make sure you don't block the flow of your heat vents.
That means while you're rearranging furniture to make room for the holiday decor, pay close attention to where your vents are located.
You don't want to put the couch in front of it, and you don't want to put the TV stand in front of it, or think about the Christmas tree or a big snowman decoration. You want to make sure that you're not overcompensating with your thermostat because you don't feel the warm air. Meanwhile, it's just pushing into the back of your couch because you put it in front of the vent.
And finally, set it and forget it.
And that is using light timers.
Heather says you can program a light timer to make sure your lights are on when you want them on and off when you want them off.
And that circulates into year-round when you're getting ready to leave for work, or you come home from work and you realize you left your porch light on all day long. And so you can use a light timer, or you can use a bulb that can be programmed to be able to turn on and off when you want it, and you don't waste that energy. And if it's an LED bulb, you're going to save even more.
5 steps to save you money and keep you merry this holiday season.
You miss any of that? You want more? Delaware Municipal Electric Corporation has a complete holiday energy guide on its website. Jimmy, I'll give you 3 guesses where you'll find a link to that.
And the first 2 don't count? DelmarvaLife.com.
Click on
What's Happening.
You got it. Hey, we're off to the land of holly next, and guess what? You don't have to go far to get there.